Ay, ese soy yo. ¿Está andando esto? ¿Está transmitiendo? Parecía que sí. Ah, sí, igual le iba a esperar un cachito para poner el vídeo. Un cachito de las 4. ¿Cómo, Pero sí, ya estaba ahí esperando para arrancar y ya está. Pongo transmitir y listo. Sí, estaba sentado mirando el botón nada más. Que arranque. Pero ¿cómo es? Nada, hoy está... sí, justo el meme me saltó este meme. Y me sentí muy identificado. ¿Cómo es? Hoy... eh, sí, a las 8 de la noche, igual me dio turno el peluquero ayer. Hoy... Bueno, loco, ¿me dejan hablar? Nada, me llegó un comentario, ¿ves? En el short de Expreso Tikkun y lo busqué al loco porque me pareció raro como dijo así. Y resulta que es uno del, ¿cómo es? De los desarrolladores del Expreso Tikkun, nada, re piola. Comentó ahí, re de pana, lo banco. El juego de dibujar penes en el café. Y eso, y estaba, bueno, estaba viendo, faltó como 1 hora y 20 del vivo de ayer. Y encima los HP mostraron algo del Punch Club 2 que yo ayer decía tenía ganas, qué sé yo, y después me enteré que habían hablado del Punch Club 2. Hijo de mí. Y también vi que... sí, no sé si no es una demo encima del Punch Club que se viene. También vi que subieron varias demos de los juegos que estuvieron mostrando. Así que una banda. Uy, hoy me grabé una demo y... Ay, Dios mío. Alto juego, era todo re piola y quedó el video, quedó todo trabado. Encima la había terminado el demo. ¿Cómo se llamaba el juego, che? Algo de John era. Brutal John, ¿será? Sí, este. Hace un año. Bueno. Pero está buenísimo. Ahí vas cagando a tiro a los bichos. Ya arrancó bien. Ahí está. Sí, este es el demo que juega. Hasta el primer boss era en la demo. Pero está bueno. Son 3 stage y nada, el video era como de 40 minutos, entre el corte y todo, quedaría de media hora. Está re god, y cuando lo empiezo a ver se veía como el orto, se veía todo trabado. Un Punch Club. Tendría que arrancarlo de vuelta al Punch Club, ni me acuerdo dónde lo dejé. Creo que ya había vuelto de Rusia, no sé. Y bueno, esta es la demo que nos perdimos. ¿Qué demo nos perdió? ¿Sabe qué jugador he sido yo? Pero está buenísimo, Vasca. Todavía no son las 4. Contra ese boss jugué. Ahí se termina, le ganás a ese y termina ahí. Brutal Sean. Pero juegazo, pero nos quedamos sin la demo. Me dejé el Summer Game Fest acá al costadito. Para arrancar, creo que igual como a las 6 por ahí. Arrancan lo del Day. ¿Cómo es? Day of the Devs. Y nada, después lo de Devolver, que es lo que más me interesa, lo de Devolver a mí. Pero bueno, ya son las 4, podemos arrancar. Oficialmente arrancamos. Ahora sí, hijo de mil. Y de este está la. Voy a dejar el volumen, pues empecé estoy gritando. Este está la demo en Steam. Vi hoy que estaba la demo. Sí, es medio... No sé. El piso or Death, creo algo así. El Garson. No sé. La verdad, no me llama para nada. No me la conté. A ver, capaz que está abajo. Ya te digo. Pablo, ¿todo bien? Estamos acá rezongando con el audio, por ver si no se escucha. Mm, recién arrancamos. Igual estaba terminando de ver lo que quedó ayer de la mix y cosas. Pero quiero ver en OBS si no está saliendo el audio. ¿Qué onda? Mm, 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 mm. Pero se escucha el audio del... No sé, no toqué nada yo, hasta donde sé. Mm, a ver, che, si no la cagué. Che, no está saliendo ningún audio. No está saliendo ningún audio de nada. Pero el micrófono sale por lo menos. ¿Y ahora qué pasó? ¿Y ahora qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? A ver, emisión, salida. Pista de audio. O sea, se escucha el micrófono y no sé, no toqué nada, la con... Micrófono, audio, device. Audio del escritorio. Por defecto. Yo le meto ahí, qué sé yo. Que sea lo que Dios quiera. Que no toqué nada. Del OBS no, o sea, nada, porque grabé, pero no toqué nada de la canción.
Luckily, even if that place turned out to be very hostile for her, there she met Carol until...
Ahí está, ¿no? No sé qué hice. Quedó el bot, cierto, spameando el link. Ahí se escucha, ¿no? Ahora está más fuerte que yo, me parece. Sí, loco, prendí 5 minutos antes, vale, y no arreglamos nada. Esta noche yo lo veo como... Ah, el juego del conejo, claro. Sí, claro. Sí, el de la Summer Game Fest, sí, pero yo pensaba ver el Day of the Dead que venía después. A ver, Gastón. Lo tenía acá. Uy. Aparte está hablando este cristiano, ¿qué me dice? Mortal Kombat 1. Imagínate. ¿Cómo es? Yo con el Mortal Kombat no me gusta de chiquito. Cuando mi viejo compró la compu, allá por 2000, no sé, el primer juego que me hizo jugar fue el Mortal Kombat y era yo contra él. Me pegó una palicia tremenda si era el primer que vi en una computadora. Así que de ese momento no... traumado con el Mortal Kombat. Pero nunca me gustaron los juegos de pelea. Pero bueno, si pinta ver la Summer Game Fest, te mandamos. Total.
I have had enough of you. Then go.
Encima anunció cosas al Ford.
Proven worthy of joining us. There are other champions, I must gather. What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Re sangriento esto, loco. Shit. Igual el X-Ray está bueno. Pero... Hay sangre, hacen fuck you. Este juego es muy bizarro.
Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
No sé, a mí me gustaba... En el de la Play 2, ¿cómo era? Para mí son todo igual los Mortal Kombat. ¿Qué querés que te diga? Pero el de la Play 2, ¿cómo era? Que te podías crear tu propio luchador y los creaba re altos a los locos y se los cagaba para todo. Y jugaba al de carreras de auto nada más. Además. Es más de largo el trailer, amigo. Ya está. Ya entendí, es un Mortal Kombat de pelea. Tienen ahí un ataque combinado.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Sí, tienen un combinado. Ah, está bien. Puede ser. ¿Cuál era el anterior? ¿El 11? Yo ni idea. Pero... O sea, seguramente esté mejor. Pero para mí son todos iguales. A mí. Era una banda. Está bueno. Es que siguen, porque parece que ya habían terminado y no, siguen arrancando cabeza. Amigo, estoy... Así se me revuelve el estómago. A ver qué dice esto.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys?
Sí, preguntó si estuvo bueno.
Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we
Ahora voy a
just
tener
saw,
pesadilla
and to
cuando
tell
duermo
you
la
more,
siesta.
I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat,
El creador de Mortal Kombat. Este está medio tocadito, ¿no?
They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of
Sí, como
all,
30
thank
años
you
tiene
for
el
that
juego,
incredible
imagínate.
world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this. 'Cause
Escuché
first of
una
all, this
cosita,
is in
creador de Mortal
it's
Kombat, tenemos que hablar
MK1,
unas
right? Went
cosas.
from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. This is
Tenía
a
que
new
bajarle un poco el
timeline?
tono.
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why
porque
we're
en el
calling
11
it Mortal
crearon un nuevo
Kombat 1,
universo,
is
parece.
because this is the beginning of a new timeline. a number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story.
Son gente nueva.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion
O sea,
are
son los
brothers
mismos de
now.
siempre, pero son
There's
otros.
all these things that
Son
were
nuevos.
rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up.
No,
so we're just
buenísimo,
kind
la
of
verdad.
rebooting, and that's what the one
Se me le
is for.
ocurrió.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was,
Entonces,
in-game
tenemos que tener
gameplay.
lore
The
del
cinematics
11,
look incredible.
porque-
I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu. So you pick sort of a pair when you start the game.
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they
Blank squares there.
yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually
Okay, o sea, tenés
customize
que
it for
elegir-
what they like seeing.
No entendí. No, o sea, elegí un jugador de
how does
cameo y
that
con
work? So
ese
you're in
que tiras
gameplay, you
la
have your main,
habilidad
you
de
have your cameo.
combinar.
How do you some
Pero
of
está
them
de
is it
fondo, no
time-based? Like,
pelea.
how often do they come
Después.
into? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah,
you,
exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button pushes basically
Claro.
summoning, but they have a
sea,
variety. So you can
1v1,
push that button with
pero-
towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, and it'll do a different
Ya
move.
había
And so
cero
the
chance de que lo juegue.
combination-
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much
Claro.
whenever you want, and they have like in the middle of a combo they'll have a
Los
lot
usas de
of,
arma, los chabones, nada más.
basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes
Muy
you'll
bueno.
see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. So you can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? you can same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in the kind
o
of
sea,
older
va a haber
costumes.
tipo
And so
luchadores
there's
que van
a
a
lot of that now. We have a
de
lot
luchadores
of, like, really
principales
surprises.
que
I
van a
think
poder ser
you
cameo
guys
y
saw
otros que son
Goro.
cameo y solamente son
Goro's
cameo
in
y
there,
no se puede
So
pelear con
there's
eso.
a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Se le
Well,
retragó el
speaking
pati.
of Nine-Deal Games,
Sí,
let's talk.
con-
You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was,
On
people don't know the
Tekken.
story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an
Next
inspiration
game.
for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters,
viene más
a
contenido
lot more
Mortal Kombat.
cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are
Más
coming.
adelante, supongo.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos.
Man, no
Ed
mostraron
Boon,
nada de
thank you so
personajes.
much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much.
Man, qué buena
Amazing.
carrera.
So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
No sé.
Where are the gods? Hey you! What's going on?
Yeah, we do. ¿Cómo? Eran dos. 28 de julio. ¿No había fecha?
Looks amazing, and there's more coming in July. Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Ya, si no habían dado la fecha, bueno, por lo menos dieron fecha. Si ya la habían dado, no mostraron nada. Un gameplaycito del primer nivel que era. El Hades 2. ¿Qué era eso? Mortal Kombat 2, ya salió Mortal Kombat 2.
Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Pikachu Island.
Street Fighter 1. What? Una collab. What? Exoprimal. Ese no va a estar en el Game Pass. El Exoprimal este.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter cross Exoprimal collab will launch
una colaboración en el Exoprimal de Street Fighter.
But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
Fortnite.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination.
Yo que sé de qué trata el Exoprimal. Vi que estaba ahí en el... Debe ser cagar palo dinosaurio. Puede tener que empezar a faltar Daylight.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July. I mean, I don't know how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage!
Cae Nicolas Cage de la nada.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite. Maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game.
Cuando faltaba la Summer Game Fest, ayer vino Nicolas Cage.
Well, it's a museum of horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool that, it really is this museum of horror, Michael Myers, you said, all these different characters all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
Hace el papel que hizo en la película con...
He's going to a location
que le gusta
thinking he's
todo
making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows
así, como
and
un
serial
Nicolas Cage más
killers, and it's
exagerado.
rather amusing. And there's
No hace
something
nada de
about it that
superviviente.
I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding
Pedro
experience.
Pascal.
It's a bit like hide and go
La
seek.
película que
You
hicieron
have
ahí.
your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of,
Nunca me llama
collaboration
atención el
with so many
juego.
characters. For you, I mean, how did you
Así
find
uno
out
fue.
about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video
Pero-
Somebody very important in my family is a
Sí,
Dead by
este,
Daylight
el
enthusiast.
muy fanático,
and
el
that
pibe
really
está ahí.
put the hook in. Ha, pun intended.
Se ríe
See,
el-
Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say, it took me nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, excuse me,
Mira el
what I
forma de
noticed-
golpe el dedo de él.
Sinuses,
Mira, está como yo, Nicolás
allergies.
Cage está con
What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're
¿Cómo
acting
era
out
el
in the
Dragon Ball
space.
de-
Because every move,
que
every
jugamos en el
grunt,
CIE?
every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly
Va, yo no
with
jugaba.
the gamer's moves. So
Yep.
that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much.
thank you.
Hopefully the first of
fun.
many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man.
Put it
Awesome.
there,
There you
pal.
go. Lock it in.
Se fue.
Now, for all of you who want to
Puta madre,
play
¿por qué quería
Nick
Nicolas
Cage in
Cage?
Dead by
Era nada.
Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by
Ahí
Daylight.
está, no, está Nick Cage. Se cagan de risa. Uy, le pone. ¿Por qué corre en cámara lenta?
Damn right I made it.
Anything goes here at Summer Game Fest. All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations.
Nicolas
Back in
Cage y lo
2019,
corre
The Witcher on Netflix,
el
inspired by
Jack el
the Witcher
Destripador.
book
¿Quién están
series,
en el
show
juego?
the
No sé.
potential of well-done adaptations. And later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill.
Corría
and the
Nicolas
cast.
Cage al asesino, ¿no?
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here
Ah,
today
mira.
to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into
Justo,
The
¿no?
Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for
Ah,
tuning
la
in
Season
to the
3 de
Summer
Witcher,
Game
o sea, ya,
Fest.
claro,
Enjoy the trailer.
de la serie. No sé, hace rato no abro Netflix. Epic, ahora sí estoy. Ese era el anuncio del Fortnite. Red Dead Redemption 3. Una gana. Ah, el Witcher. ¿Viste? El Witchfire. Ah, el Witch 4. El Witcher 4. Che, muy bueno igual. Va, no sé, pero tiene una repintus.
Sierra 1, Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Ah, ahora está gratis el Pay 2 en Epic. No sé si alguien no lo tiene todavía. Let's go. Vivía en Europa, tipo. Cuando quise acordar, le estaban bombardeando la casa. Agosto. Pará. ¿A dónde meto eso? El escritorio este. Pongo un vaso más y se me cae todo a la mierda. Debo meter el monitor ese, ¿sabe qué? Ahí va. ¿Dónde vas a meter? Pero no es.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Tengo que armarme el setup en el comedor. Y toque. El Boy Train, loco. Me quedé con ganas de jugar ese. ¿Este? No sé ni qué jugué. El que jugué el otro día estaba en el Gamepad, que me gustó el Wild West Saga, creo que se llama. Ah, el Boy Train, yo quería el Boy Train. Sí, sí es cooperativo y está en el Gamepad, yo estoy. Ah, Remnant 2.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises for you. As we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Aparecía Beyoncé de abajo del escenario. Que va a estar en Sonic 2. nueva season competitiva del Sonic. Team Up with Friends, eso me gusta. El Sonic. Pero una banda pasa por todos los estilos. Tiene tantos estilos. Sonic Superstars. Ah, mira, te puedes suscribir en la página de Sonic y te dan una skin de Rose. Fall, o sea, primavera. Spring.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that
17 y capaz que para primavera un 30 lucas,
this past
capaz.
April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation. Take a look.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
En la calle, pero con Sonic.
Trailblazers back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Dios. Vas caminando por la calle y ves un croto jugando al Sonic ahí me cortó la vereda abajo.
The tournament's starting. Great. Let me get warmed up. Strike first. Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Huh. Never mind. I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Ah, vi. Tardé en caer. Qué grande, vi, la puta madre. Como nerfearon ese mazo de Vija y
Later this year
Merdinka.
on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a
Solo me falta la Play.
Soulsborne-like game from the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Después hay que ver todos los anuncios del Game Pass que hubo en la Game Fest. Sherlock Holmes. ¿Había gente colgada ahí? Ah, no, son muñecos. Tengo miedo. ¿Cómo era? We Happy Few. Pinocho futuro distópico. Supervivencia deck building. Pinocho.
Listen, pal.
Me la jugué.
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Eso. Como la peli. Ah, no. Esa es la peli. Game Pass. Se juega. Gente, se juega.
That's right. A demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Capaz que para septiembre. Sí, calculo que sí. ¿Qué será? Este es Akira Toriyama, macho. Hecho, está repicado. Dragon Ball cuesta 3 apenas. Sandland. La tierra de la sal. Xbox Series. Cuando hay
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm 8-Bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals. Now, one of the biggest independent publishers is Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
¿Qué tenemos para descubrir cosas? Strike. Come see what's next. Bueno, pero a un juego le pegué. Strike. Bien. Cuenta por 2. Igual hay un par que vi los trailers, pero no me acuerdo el nombre ni en El gato 2. El callejero 2. Annapurna. Junio 29. ¿Qué es? Ay, no leí.
I wonder what that was at the end. We'll find out later this month. All right, next we're stepping into the world of Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
Okay, you got me a PV.
Star has shattered. Its shards scattered across the world. An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path.
Ciao, nos vemos.
Find them. Harness their power. And
Put down this threat once and for all.
De Amazon. Ah, no sé. De Amazon Game, capaz. Puede ser. No, no. ¿Cómo genérico? Si hay un ciervo fantasma ahí. No se ve en ningún lado. El de Dir, claro. Pero el ciervo en el Valheim sí, ¿no era uno de los bosses, un ciervo también? Fantasma. Claim the throne. Throne and Liberty. Ah, no era fantasma, era eléctrico. Ah, mirá, están buscando gente para testearlo. ¿Y cuánto hay? Ah, sí, es de Amazon Games, ahí estaba el logo.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now. But on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Ah, Warhammer. O sea, él era el loco. Warhammer. Ah, va a estar en la game, en las demos. Ah, ahora sí. Ahí viene, aquí viene lo bueno. Uy, encima la gente se re divierte. Debe estar espectacular este juego. Party. Oh no. Party año. Ah, el 9. ¿Qué mes? El 20.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light to Stay Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
No, no empecemos. Creo que se trabó el... No, a mí se trabó esto. Qué susto, Crash Team Rambo. ¿Ah? Ciertamente. 3000 juegos, pero... Dying Light. Ojalá digan algo del Mortal Kombat 1. Halo. No, me suena eso.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Alan Wake 2. Alan Wake. More like Alan Sleep.
Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake.
Yo me apuré en tomar ese café. Tendría que haber aprovechado ahora para hacerlo.
Quite a journey, yes. Yeah. Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story.
Cuando exponés y ves y mirás nomás a la profesora, ni querés mirar los otros.
At the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written.
¿No tienen celulares?
That's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension.
No mira para los costados.
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By initials AEW.
and this horror story starts to come true around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that sort of link. Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it.
Había gente plantada
so tell us, what are we going to see?
la tribuna para aplaudirlo.
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster.
Hoy estaba viendo en Twitter, ahora que dijo Murder Victim, tipo, es un juego de granja, pero que cuando arranca, uno de los NPC lo matan. O sea, un NPC muere y un NPC es el asesino. Y vos jugás así como un juego de granja común, te podés, tipo, hacer amigos de los tipos, casarte y todo, y capaz que resulta que era el asesino. Y lo busqué y no, todavía no. Creo que estaba en Steam. Después me tengo que fijar el nombre. Pero nada, tenía pinta. Esto va a tener un screamer y yo me voy a asustar.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Maldita sea. No sea malo. Silla gamer. Hijo de puta. Es otro cierro. Bien, me lo aguanté. Cierro durísimo. Detrás de ti, imbécil.
A monster, like Nightingale. The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Alan Wake 2.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead. There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
Hay fecha. Y ahora sube al escenario Keanu Reeves.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign.
Ponen como que no es el footage final, capaz que lo cambian eso. Pero anda, mostrame, quiero ver el juego.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus.
Sí, la cara del FIFA. Esto es Warhammer,
Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
Come forth and be slaughtered.
Sí, campañas cooperativas, eso me gusta a mí.
Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a beast of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
Sí. 10 Winter. O sea, verano. Que para fin de año casi. Alta pintura tiene. Que no nos falte Warhammer. Después tengo que desactivar lo otro, siempre. Lo de capa. Un juego de toma de decisión. Yes, your grace. Snowfall. 2024. 2024 es a donde ya está yo.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand new world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Gotta be ready.
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ahí viene el copyright. ¿Esto arriba de la camioneta? Wow. Ah, no, ahí está. Left 4 Dead, Back 4 Blood 2. Después te asusta YouTube con copyright, te dice, para YouTube me hace asustar.
More unexpected collaboration. Sean Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun.
Toxic
you guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3. And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Larian Studios.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash on the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Dale, mándale.
You said it was under control.
Sí.
It isn't you I answer to. Gortash.
Nada, eso no era un juego, es un documental de cómo graban.
Y te
perdiste de todo, de todo.
This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring
No sé,
Spider-Man 2
Spider-Man 3.
exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at
Doblaje
Insomniac.
Simulator.
Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game, and we'll check it out in October. Thanks, Brian. We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns. And then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
Ahí hay video en YouTube por todos lados. Ya no vamos a enterar, ¿no? Maldita sea. El Palworld, ahí está. Ese. Digimon, claro, ese. No, estos tienen armas los bichos. ¿Ves? Pégale una gatoringa en el Totoro amarillo. Sí, sí. Furro, claro. Los furros armados. Muy bueno. Enero 2024. ¿Llegaremos? Robar. Octubre. Pero para enero hay aguinaldo también.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and scout. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Ayer también vimos un trailer medio que era un enano y también tenés la base y tenés como que entrarte en las minas. Pero en ese estaba solo, pues. No era joda. Pero ¿cómo adivinaste? Era el Señor de los Anillos. Samsung, otra vez me está metida policía de Samsung, ya voy, yo no me estoy dando cuenta. Ya tengo Samsung. Hoy si no es simulador, el robé like.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Juego de celu. Diablo. Sí, Survival también. Es el maldito Final Fantasy. Hace unos días salió un juego de Payday para el celu. Lo descargué y todavía no lo probé. Ya se pueden pre-registrar.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Con el DoorDash ahí en la motito.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red.
Exorcista.
I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
Mortal Kombat 2. ¿Cómo era el de Baraka, el de la Play 2? Que era medio así.
I banish you. Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again?
Or do we part forever?
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
Ay, me parece que el gato quiere entrar.
コードネームジョーディ。大丈夫か。
Así no se puede, dijo.
トラブル発生。車はまだか。
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Está bien. Yakuza.
俺に名はない。
Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name. What? El nombre que.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan? Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim.
Peligro, metes abajo el agua, amigo.
How long has it been now? 3 years. 2 months and 17 days. What sort of operation are they running down here?
Esto no es así.
Someone there?
Si me está buscando gente, no.
Someone else down here?
Pánico.
No.
Claro. En su lógica, like. Under the waves. No. Te agradezco. Por favor.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo.
Dijo soccer.
Yep, it's all happening.
Una
Check
cancha
it
de
out.
fútbol, a ver.
There you go.
Trying to show you what we came to do. Only talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no gun will never stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall. No, I'm hellbound. Put them well now. On the road to riches, I get the bill hell now. Tell them make a sound, unless you make it loud.
I got a fight in the morning. I see what you've been trying to do, and I'm a mission aboard. You think I never pay attention? In my mind, I'm recording. I'm about to win a roll and try to post and dreams out of board. I'm riding around with homies like we run the city. Looking fresh and feeling like a mini. Moving silence, you can never hear me.
Free to play, hubiera empezado por ahí.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turns 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Bueno, tiene un video de Porsche. Tremendo. Regalan el Porsche en Rocket League. Encima una colección de Xbox. O sea.
And here it is. Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com. Make sure to stay tuned for the Porsche and Xbox social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for
con la
PC
policía que le da el
players
Game Pass,
too.
loco, me
Let's take a
podría
look
mandar
at
una,
Fate
ya fue.
Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly.
Ahora sí, llegó, ahora
Before I
sí.
know it, they turn into seasons.
Mira, hay un tipo en
It's
silla de
been a
ruedas.
breath of fresh air.
Este juego tiene todo.
I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
Mira.
Realms where magic comes to meet us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything. So, what do you say? There's
Sure,
so
sí.
much yet to discover.
Sí, sí.
Are you ready?
Lo Penguin, sí, sí. 8 de septiembre.
We promised variety. There it is. Fate Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben? Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch.
Oh, yeah. So, listen. I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
No, you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wild.
Sí,
Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to
Steam.
level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with your wallet and start maximizing your cash back rewards on everything from Wi-Fi to headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
El NAP. No, la pasaste mal, no me da.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
King Arthur.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the
Wayfinder.
fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you were, who you are, and return to us.
This world needs champions.
No lo jugué. No, creo que ni lo bajé. Ahora que lo pienso. En invierno. Ahora sí.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Trayes.
Captain's log.
Simulador del basurero en el espacio.
431524. Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory, and the crew is standing by in case they have contact.
We are Devolver. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah, right? My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
Series. Nos cayó una serie de Twisted Metal de la nada.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Ah. Me asusta, me llevan WhatsApp, me asusto.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
No se va a cortar. Y todavía falta que se me corte el internet a mí, amigos.
That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
Ah, mira. Como el jueguito de la Game Jam ese del otro día.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Sí, lo hacer como tu ejército con tus copias. Está peor.
Onwards. I can
Pero
feel
después
the
la Game Jam era así. Tenías como un tiempo para hacer las acciones, después volvías a ese punto y el fantasmita seguía las
Next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with us. This is
¿no?
such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls
Jack
all
Immortals.
3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it, you know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage, Jack, comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's, I guess they call him a street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic, becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic sort of parts of the game, right?
Yeah. So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Hey.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir. Prepare to repel boarders! Airships got a
Okay.
Action station! Action station!
Mira, sos titán en el Pacífico. Maneja tu mecha ahí.
Get to the control room and protect Selco. Zendara and I will hold off the Rashanians down here.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Está raro Titán en el Pacífico. Pues sí, se vieron cosas medio raras ahí.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all three colors of magic.
Yes. We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Poderes y sos inmortal. EA original.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Vamos a poder andar en Velociraptor. Y vamos a poder andar en liana. Bueno, eso ya me parecía a los tubos que había ahora. Que te deslizabas. Caída de la nube. Vamos a tener a Optimus Prime en el pase. Y la doctora Stone, ¿cómo era esta que se llama? La doctora Stone, qué sé yo.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. amidst the wreckage of the expressway. Search and rescue
Devolver
operations are
Digital
already
3.
in progress.
Just look
Me
at
estoy
it
enterando en
all.
este momento que
It's
se
so
venía un Final
green.
Fantasy.
Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Keep her away from me!
They say she's a monster, that she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul, that she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
3
You murdered my dad! You burned my village!
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
¿Cómo decirte? Mira, en 2 discos. Era el Final Fantasy VII con 2
That was
discos.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right, that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend
Ahora viene
for
lo bueno.
updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the
ahora sí,
independent
hijo de
game
mí.
culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening
Ya
night
se
live
divirtieron
in
los niños.
Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Ya nos vemos pronto. Ahora sí, ahora sí. Igual arrancaba a las 6, son menos 13. Así. Ahí se van. ¿Qué no lo hacen ahí el Devolver? Y el evento, viste, medio... sí. Porque... Por ahí, no sé. Un juego peor entre tanto, parte mucho, viste. No sé. Flojo. Bueno. Tenías que dormir así antes, ahora venía lo bueno, mío. ¿Qué la pasarán acá, chicos? Pues yo capaz me quedo acá esperando y... A ver, querido. Mortal Kombat. Game trailer, a ver. Pues ellos tienen acá en... Ay. Bueno. Ah, por el cupcake de la nada. ¿Con qué se acuerda del cap? Physical Edition. Era un republicidad. Ah, no, pues. Ahora sí.
Hi everybody and welcome to the Day of the Dead Digital Showcase. Thanks to Jeff Keighley for having me be part of his Summer Games Fest. And thank you to all of you, the millions of people watching out. Millions of people? God, that can't be right. This thing has really grown since it started 10 years ago here in San Francisco. Day of the Devs was an idea from Devolver Productions and the friends that I made to put on a show that really celebrated video games and focused on the fans and the developers and brought them together to meet and celebrate games. It started as a live event here in San Francisco where we had developers showing their games where people could play them and also listen to music, eat food, and drink, and it was really just a festival of amazing creativity. And then during the pandemic, it became digital only, and now we're doing both, a live event and a digital showcase, so people from around the world can enjoy all of these amazing games. We had a record number of submissions this year, more people wanting to be part of Day of the Devs than any year previously, and we have more world premieres today than ever before. I'm excited. I hope you're excited.
Muchas premier mundial.
Without further ado, enjoy.
Estreno absoluto. Ojalá sean solo trailer así.
Digital showcase. There would be effects on that. It still sound good.
I'm pleased to introduce a brand new game from a team that is near and dear to my heart. This is from Greg Lobanoff and the team at Wishes Unlimited, who made incredible games like Wander Song and Chicory. Here's their new title, Beastie Ball.
Beastie Ball.
Hi, I'm Greg Lobanoff, and I am bouncing off the walls excited to finally tell you what my friends and I have been working on together ever since Chicory came out a couple years ago.
Ah, mira, le gusta Haikyuu. Era Isouken, el otro. Ah, es un...
Beastie Ball is a turn-based RPG where you coach a team of beasties to play Beastie Ball, which is
combate
kind of like
por turno y los bichos juegan el juego
coach character, and you can explore this huge open world, recruiting all kinds of beasties to your team.
Claro,
then you can challenge rival sports teams as you rise your way through the Beastie Ball rankings. Beasties are highly social creatures that evolved to play sports. In their natural wild state, they're constantly playing Beastie Ball to build friendships, to settle disputes, or just to have fun. When beasties play together, they actually become friends with one another.
El Pokémon de Haikyuu.
And depending on their personalities and their teamwork style, they can form different kinds of friendships. But whether they become besties or rivals or partners or sweethearts, they'll get some kind of unique combo ability that only that pair of beasties can do, which can turn the tide in a really tough match.
So with this game, we really wanted to emphasize the beasties' agency as living creatures. They're doing their own thing, making their own decisions. They'll only join your team after being convinced by you fulfilling a certain set of conditions while you're playing against them. The goal isn't to collect as many beasties as you can, but to spend time with the ones that you care about and be surprised by the ways that they grow and change, and the bonds that they form with each We knew we wanted to create a really wide variety of beasties that each have their own ecological niche and way of playing Beastie Ball. So we're working with a really wonderful bunch of concept artists and spending a lot of time on each design. All the beasties have a range of colors and sizes, and their poses and animations are all hand-drawn, which gives us lots of opportunity to express their personalities and their different ways of moving.
To help give each beastie that personality, we've been doing unique voices for them. Each one can express a range of emotions, and we've had a lot of fun performing that. But it's not all just friendships and rainbows. This game is about sports.
You come from a tiny town built around a nature preserve. You're kind of underdogs until one day when the Beastie Ball League shows up and starts tearing down the preserve to build a stadium. Your only way to stop the construction is to rise all the way to the top of the Beastie Ball League.
Right from the start of your adventure, you'll be able to see all the ranked teams on your map. You decide where to go, who to challenge, and in what order. And every time you defeat a ranked coach, the other ranked coaches become stronger. So no matter which way you go, you'll have a tough and exciting rise to the top.
We're so excited to finally reveal this. It's a really special project for us. And if Beastie Ball looks cool to you too, then please check us out at beastieballgame.com. We're going to be revealing a crowdfunding campaign very, very soon, and we'd love to have your support. Thanks very much. We can't wait to talk to you more about Beastie Ball.
No, el Pokémon de Boli 2024. No, 2024.
In Hyper Light Breaker, Heart Machine's follow-up title in the Hyper Light universe, you'll assume the role of a mercenary with some serious skills. You'll be entering the Overgrowth, an amazing open world with everything from lush rolling hills to deep labyrinths. They'll be comprised of both handcrafted and procedural elements, just how I like my levels. Like its predecessor, it'll be chock full of secrets and lore, sure to satisfy even the most curious explorer. You'll face off against enigmatic enemies, armed with an arsenal of weapons that you've crafted with the spoils of your previous battles. And for those die-hard fans that have been eagerly awaiting its release, we have some never-before-seen sneak peeks. This is Hyper Light Breaker.
Hello, I'm Alex, creative director at Heart Machine, and we're making Hyper Light Breaker.
Hey, yeah. Pero el uno no era pixelar.
Hyper Light Breaker is a huge, stylish, bloody game. As is our MO, it's a game that's vivid but bleak, with a crumbling world that can be brutal and beautiful all at once. It's a major landmark for us, and the first of its kind, an open world game where you never return to the same world twice. You could say it's a mix of incredible open world games like Breath of the Wild, distilled into the format of a roguelike such as Dead Cells or Hades. You can play alone or with friends cooperatively online. Breaker's narrative will be presented fully through visual storytelling, where you'll discover and decipher the mystery of this world and lost land from long ago. Every world will be different, loaded with dangerous creatures, razor-sharp combat, vast overgrown wilderness, long-dead civilizations, and new discoveries in a mysterious, vibrant, yet horribly ominous atmosphere. Each biome in the world is different, with unique dangers, set pieces, and stories of their own. There will be massive bosses to take down in an open structure, with dangerous, unique, and challenging sub-bosses scattered throughout runs. You'll pick up new gear, make new builds, unlock new characters, upgrade your equipment as you bring back more and more materials from runs. We've learned so much from our previous games, building up amazing tech and a deep well of knowledge and experience as a team. Breaker is the culmination of all that incredible work, and we're excited to have you experience it for yourself. We'll have a lot more information on the game as we come closer and closer to early access later this year.
Cohen? No jugué al uno igual me parece, pero...
And now, in true Day of the Devs fashion, we're traveling halfway around the globe to Transylvania to bring you a game that is not what you expect. From developer Stone Skip and publisher I Am 8-Bit Presents, I'm thrilled to bring you a world premiere title that is not only relaxing and enjoyable, it's chill and vibey. Let that anxiety go while you play Simpler Times.
A ver qué...
Hi there, welcome. I'm Lara.
And I'm Dragos of Stoneskip Studio. We are a small team from Transylvania, and our mission is to create meaningful interactive experiences. Our first game, Simpler Times, sheds light to the beauty of the ordinary and serves as a place from the past where you can be present.
Simpler Times follows Taina on a heartwarming journey through her memories as she prepares to leave her childhood home.
Oh,
It's getting pretty full.
el simulador de hacer la valija.
We want you to slow down and savor the present moment by immersing you in Taina's world.
It's apple picking season. My favorite.
Through visual storytelling and mindful interactions, you will journey alongside her as she delves into her past and uncovers her authentic self.
With each puzzle, Taina grows closer to adulthood and you'll be there to guide her. From simple activities like picking dried leaves from a plant to more complex ones like building a birdhouse, you'll interact with objects that hold sentimental value for Taina.
I really wish I could take you with me. I'm gonna miss our duets together.
We know the world is getting faster every day. We live in it too. We wanted to create a space where players can take a break, slow down, and enjoy something meaningful. Simpler Times stems from stories we believe need to be told and heard. Inspired by this very place we're now sitting in, the game is a reflection of the physical spaces we spend time in and the memories we hold dear.
I've spent so much time here looking out the window. It's hard to believe that I won't see this view for a while.
We want to build a sense of awareness and appreciation for the world around us, encouraging you to reflect on your own memories and experiences.
Simpler Times is coming soon on PC and other platforms, so make sure to wishlist on Steam and follow us on social media.
Básicamente.
Thanks for taking the time
Como
to listen.
te estás preparando para irte y tenés que... No sé, hay rompecabezas y eso.
Bye.
Pero sí es como que vas descubriendo cosas en la habitación y eso, porque es la casa donde te criaste. Y nada, eso así, un par de rompecabezas metés y... Ahora, Simpler Times.
This next game is from Sad Owl Studios and Thunderful Publishing. It's a really unique puzzle game built around a camera mechanic where the photos that you take become 3D worlds to experience.
Sí, no?
This is Viewfinder.
¿Listo?
Viewfinder is a difficult game to describe in words, but if you saw it, you'd immediately recognize it.
What is this place?
It is a game that, gives players a lot of freedom.
What's an old photograph doing here?
Ah, ay, ¿cómo se llama? Bueno, no me acuerdo. Ah, sí, el que yo, sí. Con la foto, como que vas armando el escenario, está buenísimo.
You just shift reality. Sick.
What makes it unique is the central mechanic where you're using a camera and pictures to reshape and reconfigure the world around you in order to solve challenges in creative ways.
It's such a unique experience.
Tipo, metes la fotito ahí y se arma el escenario.
How they play Viewfinder.
Esta está la demo para jugar, me parece.
Really nice thing to it.
A perfect fit.
Está buenísimo.
An elegant solution.
That doesn't look right. You can rotate reality too!
If I was to compare Viewfinder to other games, I'd say it's like the gameplay of Portal combined with the visual illusions of Superliminal or Antechamber. People have also compared it to The Witness and Manifold Garden and various other first-person puzzle games. It's a puzzle game, but it's very sandboxy and playful and open-ended.
No.
The whole concept of when we started is that when you actually create something, you do destroy a lot of things. And, you know, that's just a very important lesson in creation. Viewfinder is created by different people. And, you know, we have people from all over the world who have such a diverse and interesting cultures.
Each character comes from a different culture. There's a lot of sort of culture-specific props and items and themes who you learn about, mostly through environments and environmental storytelling. And so we've tried to sort of make these special spaces that really represent that character, who they are, what they like to do.
I'm sure you noticed by now, but using film was always Mirren's idea.
Es que debe empezar tranqui y ya después los rompecabezas al final deben ser... Sí, amigo. Le mete...
It's just very important for us to just put in what we know so that the rest of the world could also, you know, have a glimpse of the experiences that we've had.
This must be the next stage. Let's go.
Ah, no dieron fecha.
We received a record number of submissions for this Summer Game Fest edition of Day of the Devs, but this next game didn't actually come through that process. We have eyes everywhere, and the curation team is always looking for games. This next one actually came from Twitter because the creator was posting all these amazing GIFs, and we reached out via DM and asked if we could feature the game. So here it is, this beautiful, gorgeous, hand-drawn ghost story called Haunty.
Hello everyone, my name is Leo Dasso and I'm with Moonloop. Together we're making a game called Haunty.
Yeah.
The main mechanic in Haunty is that as a ghost you can haunt things and get access to their abilities.
Ah, embrujar los ítems y usar las habilidades de ese ítem.
I think you'll have a lot of fun sort of exploring around and seeing what different things you can haunt and the abilities that they give you. Core mechanics resemble very much a twin-stick shooter. However, unlike twin-stick shooters, it focuses less on the high-intensity moments and more on finding creative ways to use the twin-stick paradigm to create fun solutions to the challenges in the game. Haunty follows the story of a ghost in the afterlife, and beyond that it really expands into a lot of ghosts in the afterlife and sort of the stories that they have. The progression and story of Haunty both center around collecting these stars, and the stars have this special ability that they give ghosts access to pieces of their past life that they've left behind. The environments and characters are all carefully crafted with a 2D hand-drawn style, so there's a lot of painstaking frame-by-frame animation work and we have a fantastic soundtrack.
Todo va, está muy bueno, se ve muy bueno.
And so it all sort of comes together to give you this sort of tour through the afterlife, chilled out experience. If this is something you're interested in, be sure to wishlist it. It helps us out a lot.
Yendo.
Our next game is a bit of a blast from the past. It arrived on the scene around 12 years ago, quickly became the talk of the town, and won a handful of awards, including the Seamus McNally Grand Prize at GDC's
No, se ve bien, se ve muy
Games
piola.
Festival.
Y aparte...
Then, shortly afterwards, both the game and its creator
Está, no sé, parece
that
bueno.
game was Cart Life, a slice-of-life simulation game that put you in the shoes of various street vendors and tasked you with setting up a successful business selling bagels or newspapers. As the story unfolds, you'd soon
No
find
sé.
yourself making tough choices and trying to balance
Sí,
your
tipo
business approach
exploración.
with the needs of your character and their families.
Otro
It was a truly unique, powerful, and special game, and it's super sad that it's been unplayable now for the better part of a decade. But it gives me great pleasure to tell you that lovingly restored and better than ever, Cart Life is back.
¿Quién dijo? Sí, sí.
Hi, I'm Nick Herman. I'm with Ad Hoc Studio, and we're here to show you Cart Life.
Cart Life.
Cart Life is a retail simulator developed by Richard Hoffmeyer and was originally released in 2013, where it won a bunch of awards at the Independent Games Festival. For a variety of reasons, he ended up pulling it off Steam, but all of us at Ad Hoc are such big fans of Richard's work. Now we're partnering with him to help bring it back.
No entendí de qué va el juego. Simulador de no sé qué dijo. Jugué como el del simulador del trabajo de ayer.
In Cart Life, you can play as 3 different characters in any order. Each have their own unique background and circumstances, but what they all have in common is that they're trying to make it as street vendors. Melanie is a recently divorced mother and has moved back into her family home with her daughter, all the while trying to establish her new coffee cart. Andres is a Ukrainian immigrant who is trying to put down roots in a new town by opening a newspaper stand. And Vinny has big dreams, but never enough money to make it happen. He's hoping that selling his homemade bagels will help turn things around for him. Managing your own cart is not an easy job. Just like in real life, in Cart Life, your resources are limited. You need to take care of yourself and others, and how you prioritize the needs of your cart against the personal needs of each character.
Ay, sí, por favor, a mí me tengo un miedo ahora con... O sea... bebotea para bañarse, ¿no? Pero sí, o sea, depende de Devolver todo ahora, o sea, tiene que carrear fuerte el evento porque...
The world of Cart Life is alive,
o sea, hubo pela, pero ya van como 2 horas, dale.
That you'll get to know as you try to build your business. There's no right or wrong way to play this game.
Devolver, carrea esto, por favor.
Yo
confío, manito.
Everyone's experience will be different based on the choices they make, what they prioritize, and even the order in which they choose to play the characters. This release is going to have a bunch of new story content, new art, updated controls and mechanics, and we really look forward to sharing it all with you
tenía que salir
on console later
a
this
principios de 2023 supuestamente la actualización. Así que ya estamos pasados. No sé. Ah, de una. El Pinocchio.
The skateboard renaissance has been going on for the last couple years in games, and as we get deeper into the grind
A ver si era Pinocho de verdad o no.
things are getting a little more avant-garde and daring. This next one gives you all that Tony Hawk mechanical goodness that you crave, but with a heavy helping of demons and brimstone. This is the world premiere of Hellscape.
Hellscape. Este no es... Ah, no, me lo confundí.
Hello, my name is Jordi van den Bussen, also known as Quibblefilm. I'm the CEO and founder of Phantom Coast, and today I'll be talking about Hellscape.
¿Cómo era el de Devolver Skate Story?
All right, Anton, first try. Here we go. No! That was a good combo! No. All right, that's it.
Too slow. Again?
Give me that turtleneck. Hellscape takes place in Vertime. Here you play Anton Falcon, a skater through and through. All Anton wants to do is skate at Vertime's fabled beach, even if that means he has to go through the gods and monsters who will do anything to stop him and his skater friends from doing what they love most. The skateboard mechanics are very similar to the arcade-like games such as Tony Hawk Pro
Sí, el Tony Hawk, claro.
I mean, our lead game designer Steve actually worked on Tony Hawk's Underground.
It started a long time ago, the idea, and the far-off, far-flung land of 2002, I worked on a game called Tony Hawk Underground. And at the time we were working on it, we were thinking, man, this really looks a lot like an RPG or an action RPG. You have all these stats and you're upgrading and all this kind of stuff. It's super cool, super neat, right? But of course, we're bound to Tony Hawk, we're bound to the real pro skaters. It always seemed to me that skate graphics create and imply such an interesting world, but it's not a coherent world that you can visit. So that was one of the motivations behind Hellskate. Hellskate is a skateboarding roguelike game. It fuses together old school skateboarding with the tricks and traversal, manuals, grinds, jumps, balance meters with a roguelite structure.
Just like with other games in the roguelite genre, death is a central mechanic in the game. When you die in a run, thankfully you don't lose everything. You keep your resources which you can use to get permanent upgrades such as tattoos or skateboards, which act as weapons. The combat in our game can be described as a fast-paced skateboard hack and slash. While you have your light and heavy attacks, the core of the gameplay revolves around your skateboarding tricks.
The game should be quite easy for people to pick up and play. It has a combat system which is meant to be very friendly, very forgiving and rewarding, especially at the beginning. And then gradually it teaches you and ramps up the skill of the skateboarding, where you need it, when you need it.
Why did you stop me from skating?
Look at yourself. Your wing, your arm, what do you think happens when that gets to your head?
Thank you for watching this reveal of Hellskate. Wishlisting the game would mean the world to us. Thank you.
In our next game, Henry Halfhead, you play as Half a Head. That's it. That's the game. But it's so much more than that too, because you see, Henry can be many things, can be anything, in fact. He has the curious ability to be able to transform into anything he can reach. Using this peculiar power and perplexing form, you'll live the life of the title character, navigating sandbox situations crafted by Zurich-based developers Lululu Entertainment, and in so doing, maybe ponder the philosophical questions. Who is? How is? What does it mean to be Henry Halfhead?
Welcome! May I introduce you to Henry. Henry's not just anyone. If they're anything, they're, well, everything. Henry can transform into everything in their reach. Yes, everything. And that's how they manage their daily life.
The familiar noise of Henry's alarm clock announces the dawn of a new day. And it will keep ringing until Henry gets up and calms the nervous, quivering machine. Tick-tock, tick-tock. At least half awake, Henry is ready for their morning routine, which they usually start by making their bed. Staying in bed is tempting, but only leads to regret later. Henry knows that if you want to change the world, you have to start off by making your own bed. Completing this simple task in the morning gives Henry a little bit of pride and the feeling of control over their life. With part of the morning routine done, Henry was ready to freshen up.
Está muy bien.
For hours, Henry could sit there, lifting the seat up and down, pretending it was a singing mouth. Not too hot, not too cold. Henry bought a turmeric soap. They didn't know, they just liked the color. It's actually great for their skin.
No.
That got all the dirt. Henry should now dry themselves. All clean and dry, Henry is now ready for a proper breakfast.
Ahí sí.
Breakfast with a warm beverage is important, and so is keeping up with the news.
Está bueno este. Está peor. Medio rompecabezas, sí.
That's all for now. Have a wonderful day.
The best drink Henry can make from beans. The candy of nature. Delicious. Well fed and well informed, Henry has to get ready and pack for work.
Va como pin, está muy bueno.
If Henry takes their lunchbox and leaves now, they can catch the 8 o'clock bus.
Porque una cosa es pues se convierte en algo y consume lo que tiene adentro.
Play Henry's not so ordinary everyday life in co-op mode. Henry, everyday life with a twist.
Yendo.
Our next game is from Jeppe Carlsen, a creator who's perhaps best well known for his work as master puzzle creator on Limbo and Inside. We had the honor of working with him to publish 2 of his solo projects as part of Double Fine Presents, rhythm action platformer 140 and co-op arcade shooter Thoth, 2 of the most fiendishly well-designed and fun puzzle games I've ever played that truly give you a sense for and appreciation of Jeppe's contributions to those Playdead titles. His new game sees him teaming back up with Jakob Schmidt, composer of 140, and applying his trademark puzzle skills to a beautiful, mind-bending adventure game. This is Cocoon.
Cocoon.
Hello, I'm Jakob, co-founder and audio director of Geometric Interactive in Copenhagen. I would like to show you what our amazing team has been working on for the last couple of years. Our game, Cocoon. Cocoon is an adventure game with multiple worlds, and each of these worlds are contained within an orb. Let me demonstrate by jumping out of the world which we are currently exploring. Just like that,
Claro, te vas metiendo
we're now in a world outside.
en los orbes de esos mundos. Y salía otro.
The orange orb here contains the world we were previously exploring. Let's jump out one more time. We are now in a world even further outside and can explore this world using the orange orb that we picked up.
Este es tan complicadito también, ¿no?
Orbs can be placed on switches to
Tenía que
power
acordarte dónde
devices and
dejaste el
solve
orbe,
puzzles. And you can even throw them into pipes.
Oh, no. Pierdo el orbe yo.
You can use the hierarchy of worlds within worlds to solve interesting puzzles. For example, to safely avoid this moving barrier, you simply jump out of the world, let it pass by, and jump back in.
Claro, el tiempo sigue pasando en los orbes cuando salís. Está bien. Está bien.
Now, Cocoon is not only about exploration and puzzles. Within each world, you have to face a mighty guardian. Here is a first glimpse of one of these encounters.
No, lo sé. Queda teniendo despertar. Ah, ¿qué le...? Ah, dos
We hope
piñas.
you look forward to exploring the mysterious worlds of Cocoon, releasing later this year on Steam, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo
A fin
Switch.
de año. Parece piola, ¿eh? Parece bueno. Pero tiene una pinta de
And now,
complicado.
I'm pleased to bring you
El
a
tema de
title
lo-
from
de
French-Canadian
los rompecabezas
developer
ese.
Impossible. In this relaxing artistic exploration game, you play a painter with a watercolor brush and a whole city to explore. This game is more than appropriate for Day of the Devs Summer Game Fest edition because
Sí,
its
eso
title,
de
Été,
entrar
in
al mundo,
French,
salir, llevar el
translates
orbe
to the
para acá,
word
para allá,
summer.
salir, volver a entrar.
Hi, my name is Laszlo, and I'm the creative director at Impossible.
Le
We are
metieron
a
exploración
small
a full.
Montreal-based indie studio working on our first title, Été.
Este.
In Été, you see the world through the eyes of a painter, with every surface acting like a blank canvas, just waiting for you to fill it with color.
Ok.
Été means summer in French, because it's set in our French-speaking hometown of Montreal, Canada, as you step into the shoes of a painter who's traveling abroad for, well, the summer. This is a game for people who love pure exploration. You're free to roam open city scenes at your own pace, following your curiosity, getting sidetracked, and discovering secrets along the way.
Exploración y vas pintando.
When you fill something with paint, you'll extract its color as droplets of experience, and as you level up, you'll become able to unleash larger splashes of paint that reveal a bigger part of the world at once.
Ah, tipo vas subiendo de nivel y podés pintar zonas más grandes. Ah, bueno, un juego chill ahí.
You'll also meet plenty of locals, taking part in their lighthearted, everyday anecdotes, and some of them will even commission artworks from you.
Ah, bueno, hay ¿cómo es? Hay misiones.
Using your bike, you can travel quickly back to your apartment and paint those commissions on canvas. That's where your creativity comes into play. At your easel, you can create gorgeous watercolor artworks using anything you've discovered in your expedition so far. Stamps on your canvas can be freely moved, resized, rotated in 3D, and even recolored. The canvas is pretty much your sandbox that lets you put your own spin on commission. And if you're feeling inspired, you can paint as many creative artworks as you like without any kind of limitation. With hundreds of unlockable stamps at your disposal and dozens of commissions to inspire you, the only limit really is your imagination. Apart from living your best life as the friendly neighborhood painter, you'll also get to meet other like-minded artists, like Marianne, an ambitious photographer, and Theo, a talented musician, among many others. If you manage to befriend them, maybe they'll let you in on their best-kept secret, an abandoned building that could become your very own painting studio. But you'll have to dive into that story for yourself. It is coming out in 2024,
el edificio es en
and
el
we hope
Stardew
you'll enjoy
Valley.
your adventures as a traveling painter in this lovingly crafted, whimsical summer
Qué
world.
Hi everybody, how are you liking the show so far? This is the time where we take a brief break to talk about the long and complicated process by which we accept games into the nominating committee and all the legal ramifications and the technical rules that go with the accounting of the...
Tim, sorry. I thought that, I thought I was doing something here too. All right. Hey, Kelly from Indie Mega Booth here.
2024
Very
es
exciting
un montón
announcement.
que te digan eso.
We're back. If you're a fan of indie games, you may have seen the Indie Mega Booth at shows like PAX West and PAX East over the last decade, bringing together a curated selection of the best up-and-coming indie titles. Games like Crypt of the Necrodancer, Tunic, Disco Elysium, Spiritfarer,
Qué bueno el
Celeste,
Spiritfarer.
Mini Metro, Astroneer, The Stanley Parable, and Papers, Please have all been part of the Indie Mega Booth community. If you're a dev, you'll likely know us from our industry work, such as our GDC showcases, our presence at Bit Summit, our global outreach and events, including a robust scholarship and grant program. And if you've never heard of any of this, well, that's fine. Just think of us as like a stepping stone into the games industry, where folks who love indie games can connect with each other, discover new games, and be part of a welcoming, diverse, broad, creative community. Indie Mega Booth has been in hibernation during the pandemic, but we are so excited to announce that we're finally waking up from our big long slumber and we're ready to move forward with IMB 2.0. Head on over to our brand new website, indiemegabooth.com, and be Indie Know by signing up for our newsletter. Learn about new games, upcoming showcases, digital sales, and the best ways to help support the games and developers that you know and love. As we've always said, individually we're tiny, together we're mega.
We have another world premiere for y'all, and it's also really thematically appropriate for this showcase. You'll see why in a second. It's from the aesthetically amazing studio called Land and Sea. They're famous for the Alto series that you know and love, but this next one is not what you're expecting from them. It'll be herding your way. It'll be flocking your way. No, I like herding. It'll be herding your way next year. It's called Summerhill. It's about sheep.
Hi there, my name is Harry Nesbitt, and I'm the founder and creative director of Land and Sea. We're a small team from the UK, best known as the developers of the Alto's Adventure series. Now, over the last few years, we've been busy growing the team and laying the groundwork for our most ambitious project yet. It's an entirely new IP that aims to build on the themes that we care about most as a studio, and we're super excited.
Oh yeah.
To be able to share this exclusive first teaser with you today. So please, take a look.
Por favor, que falta la Devolver, no me dejes tirar ahora. Che, en serio. Uy, peligra, peligra. No toco nada, estoy muy asustado. Por favor, tenés que aguantar, tenemos que llegar a las 7, que es la Devolver Digital, lo único que estaba esperando. Y venís a hacerme esto ahora. Pero si lo toco es peor, si minimizo algo, ayer se fue al carajo así. Mira, hijo de... Ah, por favor. Aguanta ahí. Me hiciste. Apaga la moto. Summer here. No me...
hope you enjoyed this first look at our brand new game,
Guarda que
Summerhill.
sobrevivimos. No, la concha.
To give you a little bit more detail, Summerhill is a story-driven
No se baja
puzzle
la
game
calidad del video,
in
aunque
which you
sea
play
para...
as a young shepherd and their dog. Together you'll be setting out to rescue your lost flock that have been scattered across the mysterious land that lies at the border of your home.
Pensé que había pasado la peor parte. Todavía había cosas.
Summerhill brings together gentle problem solving, fluid herding-based gameplay, and striking pastoral landscapes to tell a timeless coming-of-age folktale.
No puede ser, hijo, no puede ser. No, ahí sí murió el todo. A ver.
As a team, we've been massively inspired by the rich history and cultural impact of sheep herding across the world. There are few people or places that haven't been impacted in some small way by the practice of shepherding. Even the name, Summerhill, is a name often given to highland pastures where sheep are taken to graze during the warmest months of the year. In many ways, sheep herding is in our DNA, and we really want to do justice to this timeless tradition and tell a story that could only be told in this way. We're also super excited to be working again with our longtime collaborator, Todd Baker. Todd is a composer and audio designer best known for his work on games such as Monument Valley 2, Dreams, and our very own Alto's Odyssey. We can't wait to share more with you, so if you'd like to be the first to hear about what we're up to, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game, or go to summerhill.game to join our mailing list. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you again soon.
Next up, we have an update on Eternites. This is from Studio Psy, essentially a one-person team with a few friends helping out on the side. And it's a dating action game. Now, you've heard a lot about this title.
Tiene un delay de la
Sorry,
sound.
Greg. I know I shouldn't be interrupting Day of the Devs. But it's urgent.
Oh, no, esto.
The virus has turned most of us into... I don't know how much longer we can hold out. It won't be easy. And the
Le
road will
mandé
be
todo
long.
el lag a él, olvídate.
Maybe we'll find one more thing worth fighting for. Eternites is a dating action game that takes adrenaline-fueled combat and mixes it together
Pero
with a
tremendo.
heartfelt love
Aguantó
story.
más que ayer por lo menos ahí. Dios.
Can I be honest for a moment?
Por favor. Quiero la Devolver Digital.
Sometimes with all these infected, it's too much. And it's during these moments that I'm happy to have someone to lean on.
Me comí 2 horas y media de la Summer Game Fest esa.
Fighting for our
Y no van a
lives,
dejar verlo
solving
mejor.
puzzles, exploring dungeons. It all seems easier when you have someone special by your side to make things less scary. So, what now? Did you just shush me? Because the teacher might hear us. Hey.
Obvio.
Have you ever passed a note to your crush? I mean, or you can just fight for friendship. That's cool and not...
Wow, we are so cheesy.
Mini-games! We have so many mini-games that can help you unlock unique skills and spells in battle. So yeah, you can fight monsters, explore dungeons, date? I mean, so many things like train, scavenge, dates.
Tiene minijuego, entonces sí.
Anyway, you have to manage and balance all these activities if you want to save the world. The clock is ticking. Okay, cool. Bye.
Sí, ya lo noto, quédate tranquilo. Save the world.
Wishlist now.
Next up, from Italian-Icelandic developer Evil Licorice, comes a nostalgia-fueled gadget-building sim that demystifies electronics engineering and allows you to share your creations with the community.
Hello everyone, I'm Marco from Evil Licorice, and I'm one of the designers of Retro Gadgets.
Simulador de reparar.
Although it takes me forever to build something like this, I love the feeling of seeing something happening on a screen like this one when I rotate the knob or I press the buttons. And this is where the idea for Retro Gadgets comes from, is to being able to build digital gadgets with little effort. We love Pico 8 by
Pico 8,
Lexaloff, because it brings you this retro environment where you can build your own games in Lua. And we also love Shenzhen.io by Zachtronics, because it managed to teach you low-level programming effortlessly. And Retro Gadgets tries to take the best of both worlds and adds a layer of hardware building and customization. All this is packaged in a cozy and retro-inspired environment. We have a fantastic community, and people have been creating insane gadgets
las cosas que vienen a hacer, ¿no?
beyond our initial expectations. So please join our Discord server and check them out. Retro Gadgets is in early access on Steam, and we have big plans in store. Bye.
Estaban los abogados de Nintendo tomando nota. Qué feco, empecé así, no me di cuenta yo.
You very well may have become fascinated by one of the hyper-specific contraptions and gadgets it keeps on board to measure soil samples and hunt for traces of water. Our next game poses a very important question though. Sure, curiosity can tell us the weather on a planet millions of miles away, but can it deliver a pizza? In Mars First Logistics from Shape Shop, you'll be given the task of carrying awkwardly shaped objects from point A to point B by assembling and piloting
Nintendo tiene una IA, que donde lo nombran no aparece, ya está a tiro para demandarte.
Hello, I'm Ian McClarty from Shape Shop. We're a small team based in Melbourne, Australia, and we're making this game, Mars First Logistics. In Mars First Logistics, you'll be helping to establish a colony on the surface of Mars. You'll do this by transporting often awkwardly shaped objects between A and B, using vehicles that you design and build yourself.
Excelente. Estamos bien.
As you complete deliveries, the game will give you new toys to play with. The game is set in a vast open world, and you're free to pick and choose which jobs you'd like to take on. There's a mix of procedurally generated side jobs and handcrafted main contracts. In the main contracts, you'll be helping to construct new buildings in the game's world. One of the main challenges in the game is figuring out how to pick up
40 notificaciones con daño. No. Man, bastante aguantado.
Item and deliver it safely to its destination using the parts.
Dios, por favor. sé si puedo hablar o no. En este tenés que ir como creando distintas máquinas para llevar cosas de un lado a otro, ¿sí? Y cuando llevas cosas vas desbloqueando nuevos ítems, eso me parece. Ay, Dios. Dale, Luco, es hasta las 7:30 aunque se aguanta, hijo de mí.
And I think a lot of the fun in the game is just messing around and being creative in its editor.
Por favor, no puede ser. Ahora sí que se cagó muriendo esto. A ver, che, se lo llevo mucho. Obvio. No sé si esto está mandando o no. Feneció, falleció.
Tribulations, while making a real video game.
Increíble. ¿Sabes? Me parece que es un teléfono.
Two-player Productions was embedded with Double Fine for the course of 7 years while they were making Psychonauts 2.
Por la 2 lo pongo en 1080, ¿no?
And they made a super hyper duper long documentary series unlike anything you've ever seen in games. All the intimacy.
Puta que lo parió.
See all the tears, the outrage and joys, and all the things that happen in game development that never really gets documented because who has access like this? So here's a very quick sneak peek at their incredibly long series. We highly encourage you to watch this thing. It's amazing.
Ahora tengo miedo de poner pantalla completa.
So what's next?
Igual hice otra de vuelta. Dios santo. Voy a andar tan mal.
To get to the dollar amount we're talking about, it's probably going to take financing from a lot of different avenues. Whenever Grasslands is going to start, Tim's just going to start taking our people.
Ahí
There's a ton
está,
of stuff
tengo
going on
miedo de
right now.
poner pantalla completa ahora.
But you know, it's fun. It'll be really rewarding when it's done.
Hopefully you get a chance to work on a Psychonauts game in the near future. Thank you for helping us bring back Psychonauts. Thank you.
Ahí está, ¿no? ¿Está? ¿Quedó ahí? Ah, Double Fine.
To submit your game for future Day of the Devs, or to just hear about Day
Encima,
of the Devs
aposta,
in
ya están
general,
terminando
go
esto,
to
porque encima la Summer Game
dayofthedevs.com for
Fest
more info.
terminó un cachito
Thank
antes,
you
así
to
que ya
all
está
the
por arrancar la
incredible
Devolver.
sponsors that have been with us since the very beginnings of Day of the Devs. We're going on 11 years. We could not pay for any of this without these sponsors. They donate to us, ask for
No sé
nothing
si es
in
mi
return except
teléfono
to showcase
o qué es lo que me lo
from
tira
indie
tan
devs
a
all
la
around the
mierda
world.
en
So
internet.
please, applause for all the cool logos on the screen. We appreciate you. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you. Thank you again to the incomparable Dose One. He's been supplying the beats for all the transitions between all these amazing games ever since we started doing
Aquí
these
viene
digital
lo bueno.
showcases for Day of the Devs. Thank you again. You're a hero amongst heroes. Go check out his music. It's amazing. Hell, Dose One is incredible. Thank you for watching Day of the Devs yet again. If you're looking for more information or you just want to subscribe to the coolest newsletter in all the land, go to dayofthedevs.com. The URL on your screen. Follow
Vamos
us
a
on social
fingir
media.
de
We got
Messi
more coming up this
y
year.
que los últimos
Thank you
trailers no
to our
estaban tan
friend
buenos.
Jeff Keighley. The Summer Game Fest showcase was amazing. We're so happy to be a part of Summer Game Fest for these last many years. Definitely stick around. We're not completely done yet. We have a musical performance featuring the sounds of New Caledonia, thanks to our friends who made the game Chia.
Oh,
It's
cool.
worth it. It's really f***ing cool. Happening right now.
Algo musical, decía. Ese re en el juego. Por favor. Por favor. Estoy echando la bola ya. Encima ya está, amigo, falta nada. Y sigue jodiendo, sigue jodiendo. Encima esto está retrasado ya como... No sé. Ay, 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 ay. favor, por favor, por favor, por favor. Lo pongo en vivo y me arriesgo. Oh, por favor. Stay tuned, pero ¿sabes qué? No me muevo de acá, hijo de mil. Un miedo. Podría aprovechar a desactivar el bot de Stream Elements. Está jodiendo de hoy el bot de ahí. Oye, tú sos insoportable, ¿qué querés que te diga? Por la duda no soy tío el bot porque me dio miedo. Estaba empezando a trabar, me parece. Pero bueno, ¿qué se viene? Devolver Stay Tuned, ¿qué hora? Uy, -5. Arranquen ahora, chiques, me están dando ahora. Es ahora, brother. No me mandan música, nada, esto es re amargo, mira. ¿A qué hora? A las 8. Bueno, termina la Devolver Digital y prende Polinchi, así que... ¿Cómo es? Nada, nivel terminado, corto, y me voy a ver el Polinchi, el stream del Polinchi, a ver qué va a hacer. Bueno, Bruno. Falling Star, uy, tiene pinta de TV. Oh. No. Miren, eso está sin luz. ¿Cuánto le falta esto? Ay, Dios, PD3. Mal, nunca nada del PD3. Ahora que lo pienso. Che, van a pasarlo en este canal, ¿no? Tengo mucho miedo que no lo pasen acá. Todos los trailers. Pareciera que está bien, ¿no? A ver el estudio. Mi conexión excelente, me tira esto. Por favor, que me deje terminar de ver la Devolver Digital. Ah, eso. Devolver Digital. Ah, bueno, el Pepper Grinder también tiene pinta. No sé si van a decir algo de ese. Está rematado esto. No pone a ver. Che, no quiere arrancar esto. Listo, vamos a esperar acá entonces. Y 58, dale, 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 dale. Dale, 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 dale. A ver qué pasa, loco. Un ataque. Quedó matadísima encima con un delay de la Sun. Opa, escucho ruido, escucho música. Escucho la música y se traba, sos un hijo de mil. Yo no puedo creer. Como 11 minutos de countdown, pero vos no entendés que a mí no me están dando ni para atrás el internet, por favor. Ay, Dios, no puede ser, por favor. A ver si puedo cambiar esto. No me lo ha dicho. La leche maneja esto, es increíble. Increíble. Cosmic Wet Sisterhood. Oh, yeah. Few seconds. Es increíble. ¿Sabes que me parece que es el lobo ese? Y que me da problemas. Porque corté, volví a arrancar. O sea, ni bien corté, el video ya empezó a andar. Y... Ah, eso, corté y arrancó. Bueno, pareciera que está andando. No, sí, es tremendo. Es posta, en el momento que puse detener transmisión en OBS, escuché el video, empecé a escuchar el video de Devolver. Y digo, y actualicé y ahí está. Pero se ve que es OBS, que en un momento se cansa de andar y tenés que reiniciarlo. Tocan 480. Igual re lento tienen los trailers. Pero... Countdown. Pero este es... Claro, tiene un trailer por minuto más o menos. Ah, Karmatsu ese lo anunciaron hace poco. ¿Este contador de los 7 minutos es lo que queda o se viene un anuncio piola? Sí, pero claro, yo como también digo, tiene poco trailer, pero y pensé que iba a ser más cortita por eso, pero la estiran un montón. Yo dije, bueno, manden trailer y dure lo que dure.
Throw yourself on a spike and lay down an adorable little tombstone.
Este tenía que usar las tumbas de...
helping people, working together and finding bliss in cooperation, even when things go wrong.
Encima los trailers son recuerdos también. A ver si muestran algo. No, este... Ahí se trabó. A ver. Trailer. Ah, del Slush 2 mostraron algo. Y de Blixor. Bueno, no era nada, era como... Bueno, viene en 30 segundos. From Wood Shepherd. Este no. No es el de hoy. El de las ovejas. No, mira, re mala onda también alguno. Estos. No, nada que ver. Nada que ver el de la oveja. Oh, re piola, un juego de Hellboy. No puede ser, eran 30 segundos. Bueno, quiero abrir otra pestaña porque me da miedo que se trabe todo. Ah, mira, esto es lo que mostraron, así que ahora. Simplify. Y la otra. La avaricia rompe el saco. Va a untar. Bien, no me puedo mover de acá porque si me muevo acá se cuelga todo. Tengo que ver los contadores. Ya queda poco, ya queda poco. Ya está, ya no.
Hey everybody, this is James Mountain, Community Manager here at Grasshopper Manufacturer. And today for our 25th anniversary...
So when do I get to light up some demons?
Hey, what the hell, man?
Hey, what the bullet train is here, hell monkey. And maybe I will blow your head off nicely.
No.
Hey, every demon has the right to pick the music for his own funeral. I do love a party. Demon Hunter, your bullets have no bite, no penetration.
Ya queda poco. 14, 6. No le brillan los ojos, le brillan los lentes. Dios, por favor, necesitamos un anuncio como fuerte para que valga la pena haber sufrido tanto con el internet más que nada. ¿Qué hijo de mil? Me vas a esperar un minuto para el... Sí, es... ¿Cuánto? No sé cuántos trailers mostraron, 4 o 5 y son casi 7 y cuarto. Estiraron muchísimo. Aparte para mostrar más trailers que...
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play.
A ver qué hay.
For generations of gamers, this is where it all began. The cultural icon of the gaming industry. More influential than any pop star or politician. The most famous video game mascot of all time. Devolver Digital's very own Volvi. You know him as the star of all your favorite Devolver games. But where did Volvi come from? Many years ago, Devolver Digital hired little-known designer Ronathan Trotfield and tasked him with creating a character that could rival the big names of the day.
You have to remember, we were trying to compete with the heavy hitters. Bonk, Gex, Awesome Possum, Arrow the Acrobat. And this was no small task.
Yeah, we spent a few years on it, but... To be honest, I don't really remember drawing.
Por favor.
I remember Ronathan showing us that final design. It was a beautiful moment.
That face, those smart brown shoes, and of course, the masterstroke. His one big hand
for gaming.
I'd just never seen a character with a hand that big. We knew straight away we had something special.
Volvi was introduced to the world in his first solo game, Field Run, which went on to become a cult hit.
We were seeing the sales numbers going up and up. We couldn't believe it. The demand for the character was insane.
I think it's supposed to be a rat.
And so Volvi went on to star in a string of hit Devolver titles. Hotline Miami, Cult of the Lamb, Grease from Nomada, Ape Out, My Friend Pedro, Piku Niku, Enter the Gungeon. The list goes on and on. Volvi's popularity had skyrocketed. He was an icon, not just for video games, but pop culture in general.
Ya es más largo que todos los trailers juntos que mostraron hasta ahora.
Off the shelves. I'm talking clothing, toys, and even a range of what we called legally edible snack foods.
Volvi's Mystery Bites! Can you solve the riddle? Join Volvi and try to figure out what's in your mouth.
They're confusing to taste.
But tastes and trends are fickle. And as the years went by, kids began to want different things from their video game mascots.
We saw the way the market was changing, and we made the difficult decision to part ways with Ronathan. We had no choice. We needed to keep Volvi relevant.
It's Volvi 2.0 in the new game from Devolver Digital. Cigarette Heist!
We lost the big cheeky smile.
I don't need your permission to eat a meat burger.
Even the big hand for gaming. In favor of something with more attitude.
Guess what? I have an earache, and I don't care. It's graffiti time.
Looking back on it, maybe we went too far.
Volvi 2.0 performed poorly, and the character began a slow but steady decline.
So, we made the decision to quietly discontinue the Volvi franchise.
It felt like I was losing a family member. Well, a distant family member, but it was still quite horrible.
And, nobody's seen him since.
Until now. Good evening! And thank you all for coming to a very, very special night. I'm your host, Chris Jake, and you heard it right, folks. I am so proud to present the launch event for the reboot, rebirth, and return of the world's greatest video game mascot, Volvi! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Okay, settle down, please, because it gets even better. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back Volvi's original creator, Ronathan Trotfield! Come on, Ron! Yes! Wow! Oh my goodness, Ron, what a moment. You are looking fantastic. Please tell me, bro, how do you feel right now on this momentous day?
Por favor.
Very nice. Wow, that is beautiful. That is amazing. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what you and the team at Devolver have come up with. So, what do you say? You want to see him? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, may I present to you the new and improved Volve E! Wow! Oh my God, he is back! Incredible! But how does he work?
I'm glad you asked, Chris. Well, we've taken the heart and soul of what made Ronathan's character so lovable, but we've given him a very important new update. With the latest advances in both biotech and machine learning, Volve E fuses the DNA of a real vole with today's most powerful AI technology.
That's impressive, yeah.
Las
In
IAs.
short, Valve E can instantly generate brand new, fully playable games based on simple prompts by the player.
Simple prompts, you say?
That's right. The consumer no longer has to wait for a bunch of slow programmers and stinky developers to be inspired. No, they can use Valve E to play what they want, when they want. Here, let me show you. Hey there, Valve E. Generate a game for me. How about one that, oh, I don't know, is a cooperative survival sandbox, but with wizards?
Bien, ahora sí.
Listen, and I'll tell you a tale. There they stood, 6 alone, the hunter, the maker, and the wild swamp zone, a young chief rising and a weaver of bone. Remember, the gate was thrown wide, the horror inside, the riders drew iron, there was nowhere to hide. Before it was done, our heroes, yes, everyone, they fell and died.
Tu casa.
It's up to you now, kid.
Hay gameplay. Eso estaba pensando, se parece al Don't Starve, ¿o no? Pues bueno, fue poco al Don't Starve, digamos, ahora parecido, pero es eso, ¿no? Pero muy bueno lo de la construcción de la base, que no sé si no es medio Cult of the Lamb también. Wizard Wit again. Ah, ya está la demo.
Incredible. So wait a minute. Are you saying that game was entirely generated by Valve E? No one had to spend any time or effort making it?
Correct. There was no real creative process at all. Just Valve E and his wonderful machine learning. Oh, no, well, that's a good question, actually. Well, each prompt and game idea has to be digested by Valve E's powerful system, and so inevitably there are some waste byproducts.
So back to the games. Do you mean to say
Sí, ¿no?
that anyone can give Valve a prompt?
Encima después el chiste va a ser que ese juego lo hizo una IA, entonces le van a hacer ese chiste siempre a los desarrolladores.
Sure, Chris. See for yourself.
Oh, okay. I'm nervous now. Hi, Valve. Chris J. I'm a huge fan of the Talos principle, so I'd like to see something like that, but with new puzzles, a grander story, and big, beautiful worlds to roam around. Oh, and I'd like to see that gameplay right about now.
Venga la máquina.
I can't help but notice that many of these structures are not strictly functional. There's a sense of aesthetics, of beauty here. This place might be meant to test us, but perhaps there's more to it than that. What are we being tested for? Our worth? Curiosity? Our persistence? And I keep thinking, why puzzles? Is it just their symbolic value? Because the thing about puzzles is that they can be solved.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Secuela.
Now that looks like the kind of game I could really spend my disposable income on. Thanks, Balby.
Yes. And what happened to his big hand?
And the best part is that to create a game with Valve E, you don't need any game experience or any of that tech stuff. Who here hasn't dreamt of creating their own game?
I have.
Right?
I have.
You there? Yes! You have a game idea? Yeah, come on up here.
No.
All right. Okay, all right. Well, ow. And, okay, be careful, be careful. No, please, be careful.
Sorry, I'm such a big fan. I've been playing with Valve ever since I was a kid.
All right. So, do you have a game idea you'd like Valve E to generate?
Okay, how about a super weird walking simulator where you control the character's legs independently from his body? Maybe there's some guys in horses' heads and possibly there's even a mountain?
Right.
But let's see, Valvy, what could you rustle us up?
Don't touch me.
Nate!
Nate, buddy, family meeting, let's go.
Are you bringing him food again?
Not right now.
Talked about this.
Not right now.
You are
okay?
literally killing him with these pizzas.
You just want to throw him out on the street?
No, he's 35. I want him to have some kind of discipline. Nate, if you can hear my voice, I want you to come up here. We're having a family meeting.
Y se cae.
What the hell?
Ah, que tiene. Ay, Dios. No, es cierto. Es insoportable el juego este.
Oh, can you not?
It's just I didn't.
Yeah, let's go back in time to when you didn't.
No, I was just trying to catch it with my. Sorry,
with your
was
foot.
using my,
Yeah, you tried to catch it.
I saw it was starting to go, and I just tried to.
You just kicked. You thought I'll give it a good kick to counteract the fall.
Para ver enojar a los youtubers.
Yeah, you might have. You might have oversteadied it.
No, it was just a little oversteadied.
Well, it's not steady now.
No, well.
See you later.
Wanker.
Yeah.
Miran Mish. ¿Qué pasa? Bueno, vení. Dale, ven. Bueno, quédate ahí entonces.
Property, and you still have to buy it. Okay, give her a big hand. Brilliant.
So what happens if we bring a pro into this? Let's give Valvi something really special here.
What's up, guys? Hey, yo! Hey, how we doing? Guys, I am watching live, and can I just say, what you were doing out there, incredible. I could not be more excited to be part of whatever this is.
And thank you. We're all massive fans of your influencing. What sort of prompt would you like to give Valve E here?
Okay, try this, Volvi. A much-anticipated sequel to a hilarious online co-op game. Just more gameplay, more levels, just better all around.
Okay, Valve, show 'em what you got.
Una secuela de Human Fall. ¿Sí? Era esa.
Fall Flat 2. I know I'd love to get my hands on a copy of that. Who wouldn't, right? Yeah, come on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, now that you have all met the new and improved Valve E, it's time for him to meet with you as we connect him to Devolver's global network of gamers.
Yeah, that's right, come on!
Once connected, his powerful technology will be an open source tool free for us all to use.
Wow, that is generous.
Here we go!
La que abre el Volvi ahí, me parece.
Slight technical hit.
El viejo, ¿no? La mano. Alice. La puta madre.
Hey, kids! Get 50% off all your favorite Volby merchandise.
La mierda, el Volby.
Buy it now! A Division Devolver! Devolver! Buy it now!
Hasta ahí el Volby. Bueno, nada. Nada de nada. A ver. ¿Dice algo? No, no dijeron nada de los juegos. A ver, el que nos perdimos. Bueno, estos dos, ponele. Este fue un ratito al uno, pero habían regalado un tiempo. Pero parece que van a luego escuchar una continuación. No parece tener nada que hicieron la fecha. 7 de junio. Sí, thanks for watching. Así que nada, va a ver los trailers que faltaron y ya iba cortando. Bastante aguantado.
School rarely witnessed in a video game and an early indicator of the huge scale story.
Sí, ahora esto empezó a transmitir como durante. Tan loco. Sí, encima eso, tirando de un trailer por minuto. Pues si no era y cuarto ya terminaba. Este salió hoy. Y encima no anunciaron nada potente, qué sé yo. De lo que yo estaba esperando, nada. Este juego de la demo está bueno. Bueno, me voy a ir yendo. Ah, bueno, ahora a las 8 prende el polinchi. Así. Bueno. Sí, ese cuando se colgó, justo estaban dando ese tráiler cuando volví. Así que medio que lo vimos a media, por eso lo puse. Y ahora sí, me voy a tomar el palo. Nos vemos y gracias por pasar.